Sorry, I was thinking about some stuff. What's going on?
You need to pay for another wedding. This is what they want. This is your note.
Okay, let me read this.
I'm tired. Sorry.
This is a match to Russ. Tell Ray to organize a wedding for Kevin Ram, pay for it out of his own pocket, or we're going to have a problem. Gulag Gang. I'll call him and tell him he can fuck off. He'll never have my blessings. Hey, Forehead, I just saw the message. By the way, listen, if you guys want payment for fucking us shooting, I can do that. But to arrange another wedding or to give my blessings for Kevin Ram to date my daughter, he'll never have that.
Let me ask you this. Okay?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So let me get your guys' side of the story. Let me just get things right? Because from what I understood, you guys put up to the meeting, right? I mean the wedding.
Yes.
And had a little disagreement, whatever, right? And then somebody called somebody a pussy, and then you went and shut up your own daughter's wedding over that.
No, you're missing a lot of context. All right. I was in a meeting, so I was late to a wedding. The wedding was faked, and I talked to Crystal about it. The wedding was faked to get my attention because you want to hang out with me. I'm not even kidding you. I talked to her about it. And I was like, okay, well, if you want to hang out with me, I'm sorry. I was in some important meetings, as you know, Forehead.
The wedding was faked.
Yes, the wedding was literally faked by Crystal, and Kevin acknowledged it. It was faked because they wanted to get my attention. That's what Crystal said. Because I had not really been ignoring my daughter all day. I was just in a meeting that was resulting in the blood out of one of my members, and you're probably well aware of that right now. Now, the thing is, that obviously takes priority over literally anything because I had to take care of that before it became a larger issue. Now, when I got to the wedding, or before I even got to the wedding, people were spamming me on Twitter. People were spam calling me. People were spam texting me I was a terrible father. I was mistreating my daughter and not paying attention to her and stuff like that. Not being a good father, being at the wedding. You know, I was getting pretty fed up about it. People spamming on Twitter. So I got there, and everyone says, "Oop! Oh God, Raymond's here. Oh shit! Wait, look at that. The terrible father he's here." I was like, "Okay, all of you, shut the fuck up." I think there was someone named Nina Banks or something like that was talking a bunch of shit, and I told her if she continues to talk, I would blow her brains out. And then I pulled up, and my daughter said, "Sorry, this was all just to get your attention." I was like, "Okay, well, they could have done that in better ways." And then I thought I would faced Kevin Ram, and I told Kevin Ram, "Listen, if you're ever gonna pull a stunt like this, at least get my blessings first before you do something. You know, like even if it's just a joke." And he said, "I don't need your blessings. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. If I want Crystal's hand in marriage, I'll just take it." Then I said, okay. And I turned to Crystal and I said, "This man will never get my blessings. He'll never be a part of our family, and he can go ahead and fuck off." And I said, "Out of respect for you, Crystal, because you care about Kevin, I'm going to walk out of here without hurting him." And I turned my back and I walked away. That's all I did. And apparently when I walked...
That's not what... yes, then somebody shot?
That is what happened. And I walked that way, and apparently when I was out the door, someone said the word pussy. And I'm not sure what the fuck happened, but one of my sons was in there, Maxine, heard that and just shot the person who he thought had said it, which led to a shootout. And I was already out of the church by that point. All I did was come back, I grabbed my people, and I got the fuck out.
You're telling me it was a fake wedding?
Yes, for it. It was literally a fake wedding. If you want to verify it, call Crystal Clear.
Okay.
I don't think she'll lie to you.
Well, I still want a real wedding to happen. You know what I mean?
Well, I can do a real wedding with anyone besides my daughter. Sure, I don't mind maybe helping you.
Well, listen, your daughter and Kevin Ram, you know, they're meant for each other. You know what I'm saying?
For it, I'm never gonna give Kevin Ram my blessings after what he said. I'm sorry. Unless
you don't have to give you a blessing. You just gotta set up another wedding.
What?
Listen. I don't want no burger shop wedding. You know, in the back of the alleyways. You know, I want a nice wedding for Kevin Ram. You know what I'm saying, Ray?
For it,
that's not a big deal. That's for your daughter, you know.
I am not giving him a wedding because I don't give him my blessings. Do you not understand what that means?
Why not?
Did you? I just explained why not.
That's it. That's the whole reason.
Yes, the disrespect. What he said to me. Why would I give blessings to a man who said he's going to take my daughter's hand in marriage, whether or not I give him blessings or not? Fuck that. That man can go die on a stick. Hey, listen, for it, if he apologizes to me about what he said, sure. I might give him blessings and help out with the wedding there, but that man disrespected me in the middle of my daughter's wedding.
Well, you also shut up your daughter's wedding, you know?
Listen, what happened with Maxine or what the fuck he did, if you want an apology from him, you can get one. I can tell him to, alright? It's not that big of a deal.
Well, I wouldn't say it's not that big. It's a pretty big fucking deal, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty, like, the guy's wedding we're talking about here, you know what I'm saying? That's like a one time in lifetime, you know? Like, that's a wedding, you know? Like, come on, that's a pretty big fucking deal.
A fake wedding for it.
Well, maybe the team wasn't fake, you know? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so if you don't want to pay for a wedding, what do you want to do here?
Well, we can have a conversation about it. If you want me to talk to Kevin Ram, I will. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm not going to give him my blessings, ever. I mean, unless the man apologizes, but the disrespect was insane.
All right. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll
Please,
wait for Kevin then.
All right, do you see this from my perspective, right? For it, I mean, I don't like the fact that I wake up today and 2 of my members were shot. I mean,
Listen. I can see what you're saying, but shooting up the wedding is like, it's too much. That's like, listen, I don't give a fuck if you got disrespected at the wedding. Fair enough, you got disrespected. You did it afterwards. You shut up the guy's wedding. You know what I'm saying? So that crosses the line.
For it, I would have walked away. I did walk away.
Well, but you didn't though, right?
No,
So
I did.
Well,
Don't disrespect
but
me.
You did, but your people didn't. So you're responsible for your people, right?
Well, Maxine, who's Crystal's brother.
Is Maxine a part of your gang?
Maxine's part of my gang, but more than
Okay,
that,
so you're
at that
responsible for
wedding,
him. You're in charge of your people. That's how it works.
he's also Crystal's brother.
Well, that makes it even worse then. Father and brother show up their own fucking like own family's fucking wedding. Like that don't make nothing better.
It makes it a little bit more acknowledgeable because he did it for her.
In what way? You showed up to your own daughter's and your own sister's wedding. How does that make it better?
For it, you have to be there to see it, man. I don't know what to say. The guy was disrespecting. I don't know who the fuck it was. I don't know if it was Kevin or if it was the other person behind him, but someone was doing some stupid shit.
You're telling me he did it for her. He shut up her wedding for her.
Her fake wedding, for it. Her fake wedding. Don't forget that fact. Also, not even 20 or 30 minutes later, I had multiple, or I guess it was an hour later, I had multiple GG members push the scrapyard and shoot us as we were walking out.
I'm sure you can understand that Kevin wasn't happy about it, right?
Yeah, I can understand, but would you not think that's revenge enough? And then what? I wake up today and multiple more Rust members were shot. Does this have to lead to a war?
Hold on now. No. First of all, I wasn't gonna shoot your Rust members, but they got very antsy with a gun, so it is what it is.
What do you mean they got antsy with a gun?
Well, I pulled out. I was gonna kidnap them. I wasn't actually gonna shoot them. I was just send a message, but they just started busting, so it is what it is, you know.
Okay, I'll talk to them about that. I don't really know. I mean, to be honest, in their defense, if someone pulls up to me and has a gun out,
it is what it is, you know. Like it is what it is. All right, we'll tell you what. We'll speak again when the Kevin's around. All right.
All right. Goodbye.
All right.
It's all good, Ron J. It's all good, chat. Don't worry about it. Hey, listen, it's RP, guys. If they want to push the RP, they can push the RP.